close. So if you watch that, you know what we're talking about. And if you haven't watched it, do it.
Fantastic show.
But yeah, they adapted it into Arrow, so it's basically the same storyline. Where? Yeah, you want to head back to the library. I mean, you'll see the fingerprints if you go in detective mode. So yeah, but the Batman doesn't want to do it, so he always tells him no. But Ra's al Ghul doesn't take no for an answer very well. He's very immature, like a child. But for a 600 to 900-year-old man, so he'll like threaten Gotham. He's like, I'll blow up some people if you don't take my offer. He's almost like a temperamental child. But he always threatens people. It's actually kind of sad. But Batman always takes him down, and he still doesn't take the offer. But and that's how they adapted it into Arrow. But Ra's al Ghul and Batman have had a interesting relationship over the years. I think it's on the floor above you.
I didn't catch up. Oh, that was stupid.
It happens. It happens. Pretty sure it's on that. No, maybe it's not. Maybe it's one above. Don't think it's.
Actually at the top.
No.
Something again.
You may actually have to go back to the bottom and follow her fingerprints. I think it won't show you until you follow the trail.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, because it's not always like that.
Oh, here it is.
It's right there. How do we know? What's wrong with us? Nothing is wrong with us. Oracle. I like this too. Like he scans it for a minute with his eyes, and he puts explosive gel on it, but just enough that it disintegrates into fire. Like
only he knows it now.
Yeah. Well, him, Dr. Young, and eventually the Joker. Spoiler alert for a 6-year-old game.
What's that? How about our old friend Zaz?
Yeah, and we get to see Zaz again. He's a good time. Victor Zaz. Victor is like a really good villain name.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Oh, is that gas? Could it be a toxin? Maybe one of the Scarecrow?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You didn't see it?
I saw it. I saw it on the screen.
Here it is. And, yeah. Yeah. This is one of the most fun parts for me.
I don't like it.
I think it's interesting.
Because if I'm, trying to get through the game and I'm into it,
this does slow down the game.
It's like in Origins.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
It really does slow down the game a whole lot. But, it's neat.
What was that?
I mean, that's just stuff that happens, I guess, to try to startle you. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. Yeah, that's Kevin Conroy.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
You know who plays the voice of young Bruce Wayne? Oracle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't expect that, but again, I mean, a little boy does have a very high-pitched voice, so I mean, that kind of makes sense. But,
oh, did you see that?
Yeah, Crime Alley.
Where are you taking us?
That's, maybe a reference to what's about to happen.
Can't we just wait?
Yeah, for anyone who, I mean, I guess that makes sense. This is part of the game where if you weren't as big Batman fans as we are, and you didn't really know the backstory behind it,
yeah,
this is a good explanation of why he does what he does. It doesn't tell you the entire part, but it shows you he feels guilty because he wanted to sit through another movie. His dad took him a shortcut. There was a thief. Joe Chill is his name, very specifically, and there's some death happening. 2 specifically. Those 2, because they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then later in City and Origins, you can see their outlines, and you can visit and like lay tribute.
The rose or something.
Yeah, there's always a rose or a bouquet of flowers sitting there. I like that. That's a good image.
Yeah.
And you'll sit there until you get up. You choose to get up. Yeah.
Take a seat in my office.
Yeah, and that's Jim Gordon.
I'm a little boy.
I like this. Like with the other cops talking, he has money. He's fine.
Shut up.
And
He's 8 years
yeah.
old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Jim
I think the
understands that
age,
he's a person.
his age changes depending on who's
Yeah, I
in the
mean,
story.
it depends who's writing it, because they all agree, you know,
I'm sorry.
He's less than like
he's
about
around 10.
10.
Can I get you anything?
It's not always like exact, but that makes sense. Things change. Yeah, I mean, I like how even his cheeks are shiny because he's crying.
Way to catch who did this.
I think that's,
that's nice.
there's tear streaks, and it's not exactly that I like to see small children cry. That's,
He does.
I don't know.
but that level of detail that they put in there, even when they know that most people are just going to follow from behind, they're not even going to see his face. I like that. Call me Jim. Yeah, and these art, these scarecrow levels are beautifully designed, and they do get progressively more difficult.
Yeah.
And he looks quicker, and he doesn't scan the whole run around. He just scans the section you're in. But oh, vibration.
Yes, that was the controller.
You sure? But
No.
yeah, just about to get caught there.
Oh, I know what I gotta do.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you if he sees your back grapple for some reason, he just doesn't notice it. I don't know why. You'd think that'd be a huge giveaway as to where you are. But yeah, I think it'd be better, like, instead of turning into Scarecrow, like, part of his worst fear would be, like, wouldn't it be turning into Joker or whatever? Like, because
Killing, maybe.
objectively, they are both crazy people who deal with crime because of traumatic
that was
events in their life. That was close.
So close.
And I think Joker's always mentioned that in the comics, the parallels between Joker and Batman, because they're both crazy people who took events that went the wrong way, and they went different directions with it.
Uh-oh.
Joker turned into a creepy psychopathic murderer clown, and Batman took the still strange route of dressing up like a bat and fighting crime. Not exactly normal, but, you know, different, and they both are crazy. But it's different levels of crazy, it's different kinds of crazy. It's what lines they'll cross, what lines they won't cross.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, turning into the Joker would be one of his fears. Because if he did start to kill, they'd be very, very similar, thematic, crazy murderers. Because, you know, I mean, that would be a theme, bat murder. I can see him, like, I think that there probably have been comics where, like, Batman has gone bad or whatever, but I've not read them.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun. Because, you know, we know he's smarter than the Riddler, he's crazier than the Joker, he's more terrifying than Scarecrow. If he were a criminal, imagine what he could do.
Yeah, I get this.
Yeah. And then, you know, him having to fight skeletons is neat. 'Cause there's still that, they're super easy to beat, but, you know, adds a little bit more fighting into this mostly platforming level. And I like it a lot.
You can't just like jump into that.
Yeah, I've done that before, just in the fight, you know, not really thinking about it, and I lose. It's a bummer. If people still use that word, I'm not sure.
I think
They do? Okay. We're not necessarily the cool kids. We don't know the cool
As you can see.
vocabulary. Yeah, we're sitting. We're taking our day to play Arkham Asylum with you guys, which is fun, but it's not exactly normal for a lot of people. So we appreciate you guys, and you like our normal, and we like that. It's fun though too, because even though Batman is in Crazyland right now, he's what was that? Oh, that was the clock. Because you see, there's a clock tower. There's the dangly thing from the clock, from the grandfather clock
I
looking
could've
thing.
made that.
And yeah, I've made that mistake before. Overestimating how far you think you can get it's a problem. But because even though he's in Crazyland right now, he's fighting Scarecrow's toxin. He still sees bits of what's real. Because as you'll see in a moment, he is in the clock tower that we were in earlier. He just didn't exactly know how he got there. Recurring nightmare. You know, and he fights through it, and I like that. But there's no way down other than that. So what you got to do, if you want to have a fun way, is end that rope. You just end the rope and make a loud noise.
Yeah.
Which is very similar to the clock tower in the church, or how it looks, very similar to the clock tower in the church in Arkham City. Because, you know, the bell's at the bottom and it already crashed on through.
Yeah. What do you say we take a break?
I think we should take a break. We will return for the next installment today of Batman Arkham Asylum. We hope you guys will keep watching. It'd be a great time. If Jacob is listening, which I think he is, you could throw up that screen so that and pause our